Hello, yes, it's me, the Ginger Man, and at last I am back out with my GoPro and I've come to somewhere very special. And by very special, I mean it's special to me because it's the place where I finished the Fife coast. Yes, it's Newburgh. And look, there they are, the blue arches and the red grit path that I walked up just a year ago to complete the Fife coast. And I was met with a lovely couple at the end who took me for a sandwich just out of the blue. It wasn't planned. Yeah, and I was exhausted. I had chafing in my legs. I was pretty thirsty, tired, so I didn't get much of a chance to look around Newburgh. And it was the first time I'd ever come here. And for the whole year I've been like, I gotta get back to Newburgh. I gotta get back to Newburgh. So here I am. I'm in the stunning Newburgh. And by the way, if you haven't been here, this place is absolutely fantastic. So Newburgh, show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Ginger Man with a can is here to make your day. Ginger Man with a can would like to hear you say today.
So, I'm in Newburgh. I think I'm on the outskirts as you just come in there, and there's a perfect car park that I knew about because it's right next to the end of the Fife coast, which I will of course go and nostalgically reminisce over my time on that very long Fife coast. I don't know if you can see on the GoPro, but I can see the Tay Bridge. We can see Dundee, and in the time since walking the Fife coast I have visited Dundee. So, right, there you go. There's a skate park. It's an old-fashioned skate park now, but it's a skate park nonetheless for the mosher kids of Newburgh. I don't think mosher is the politically correct term for skater kids, but it was back when I was younger. Yeah, someone just using it. Nice. Welcome to Newburgh. It's got the beautiful Fife Silver Award. Feels like nowhere in Fife. Nowhere in Fife is like Newburgh. I'm putting that down there. I'm laying that out on the line. Nowhere in Fife is like Newburgh. We've got some Fraser's Caravan, which has got some wood-fired pizza. But it's only open Thursday to Sunday, 4:30 to 8 PM. Today's Wednesday, so no pizza. There we go, 1266 to 2016. So that was the 750 year in Newburgh. Nice. There you go. Alright, we've got a sign. Last time I was here, at this end point of the Fife Coastal Path, which if you haven't watched my Fife Coastal series, you should go back and watch it. Whilst you're watching this one. Maybe pause this one and go back and watch it, and then come and watch this one. Or just watch this one first anyway. That aside, here we go. Novo Burgess, the new borough in an old land. New borough, there you go. So it's a new borough in an old land. Search for evidence of the Pictish peoples from the hill fort of nearby Clatchard Craig. Interesting, I think. That's maybe behind us there. Celebrate the new borough with the monks of Lindores. Alexander III in 1266 gave what was only a small fishing village to the abbey at Lindores. So much to read here. That's where I am right now. Mount Pleasant. I like the sounds of that. There it is. Welcome to Newburgh on the Fife Coastal Path. Newburgh has been a hub for many industries including linen weaving and linoleum till the past century. Newburgh Community Trust have restored the waterfront site to create a new public green space. New green space. We'll go check that out. So going back in time. I feel like when I was last walking through this park, I was too focused on getting to the end to savour how beautiful this place is. Like the Tay, just looking over it. Dundee on the horizon, plenty of trees, hills behind you. I mean, this is a full package park. I'm blown away. So when we go up here, it's like a wee hut for degenerates. It's covered in what looks like very creative and artistic graffiti. What kind of graffiti are we going to see in Newburgh? Place your bets now. What is that? I'm sorry if there is anything that I miss that's offensive. Is this some sort of old style changing room? Oh, look at this. This is really good. Someone's kind of ruined it by writing "pussy is life" over it, but you know, I feel you. You can really get a nice view of the whole of Newburgh from here. What a place. I'm enjoying my day so far. I really am. It's a nice Newburgh tree, that. A nice Newburgh tree. It's got its own wee sort of garden around it. The sacred tree of Newburgh, that. That's what we're going for. Right, let's head down this path and get into the nitty gritty side of Newburgh. The last remnants of the cherry blossom. Petals everywhere. Really beautiful. Once the cherry blossom falls, we know summer is coming. So it's exciting times. Summer's coming, and so is the Pilgrim's Way. No horses allowed. Right, we're out the park and we are on street level. What we're going to see. I really want to learn more about the town. As I say, linen and linoleum, it's on the water, so I had access right out to shipping stuff away abroad if needed, or up to Dundee to the city, over to the city, whatever it was. That is the longest garden I've ever seen. Look at this garden. Is it a garden? Or is it just a work of art? I'll let you decide. Right, I've come down by the water to get a peek, see what's going on down here. I sort of briefly walked along by the water, but as I say, I wasn't taking much in. I was too busy trying to finish the coast and find the end. This park was opened by Sir Mingus Campbell, QCMP, on the 21st of August 2005. It's a good park, nice space, filled with benches. Oh aye, what have we got here? The Linoleum Factory. There we go, we're learning. This area was once the site of an enormous factory founded as the Tay Oxide Co. in 1891 by Thomas Stocker Gregg. It began life as a small shed in which jute or Hessian canvas was given a number of coats of putty to make floor cloth, and was nicknamed the Putty Mill. Wow, there we go. We're literally standing on the ground of where an enormous factory once lay and produced loads of linoleum. Not anymore, it just produces dog walkers now. Oh aye, Fife Coastal Path sign. Might just join it for a wee second. See where it takes me. Oh, I know where it takes me. It takes me to Kincardine. I feel like I'm getting stalked by this rain cloud. I'm running, moving fast. Now I remember walking along there. That takes me out to towards the coastal path. I remember it well, because this was me traipsing along from the woods, because the thing about the Fife Coastal Path is it just doesn't come right along the coast. You actually go way inland and come back round. It's a real pain in the arse. Anyway, it was a Saturday. Newburgh were playing. Today they're not playing. There's a stadium, and by stadium it's more of a park. I'll sneak the camera in, we'll get a shot of their turf. Looks nice. Right, update on the weather. It's raining and the wind has picked up, but I found a shelter under this tree, but it's not one of the best. I'm just walking around East Shore Park still. It says next home game is, I don't know what this means, but that's who they're playing next. So good luck in their next fixture. This fence isn't doing a good job, because if you don't want to pay, you could just stand here and watch through the fence. But I'm not encouraging it. I would say support your local team and buy a ticket and go see Newburgh. So right next to Newburgh's football park, this is where the civilians get to play football. Right here, they don't get nets. Actually, they've got nets over there. I hold my hands up, I got it wrong. They've got nets on the smaller goals, not the bigger goals. Bigger nets are more valuable, especially at today's market value price. Anyway, where are we? Robertson Crescent. Are you watching this video from halfway around the world and this is where you grew up? You're reminiscing? Well, guess what? It's Green Bin Day. It's Green Bin Day here today. And I like this. Someone's headed the warning of the wind and rain coming, and I've used a brick to keep their bin down. Respect to that citizen of Newburgh. Because on a windy day, you know what's going to happen. Bins scattered everywhere, rubbish all in the tay. Poor fish. And there's another one. What a legend. Because it is plastic bins. And I'm not sure, but I'm going to say 30% of the plastic in the oceans comes from windy days blown over our plastic buckets. I'm just reaching out there with that statistic, but it sounds right. What we've got here is that we're coming out into the true essence of this town. I see things, and by things I mean what look like historical buildings. I'm wondering if we can get maybe a wee walk up there and fly the drone over. There it is, it looks like a cool church. This is Melville Place. What a place. Okay, so here lies the tidiest, cutest little church in Fife. It's just tiny. It's like a little miniature packaged church. A very tidy, cute. Can I get in? Sometimes I wonder if it's actually now someone's house, because there's no signs on it to say it's a church. Oh wait. It's definitely a church. It's the Linoleum Parish Church, that's why. Do you know what? I'm just going to look at it from here. That's stunning. Beautiful garden, they've got the cherry blossom at the front. Oh wow, it's a cracker. They're even hooked up to the telephone lines. So the thing I've really taken in about Newburgh so far is the size of the gardens. There's plenty of garden space for everyone. I mean, these guys have got so much garden, they don't know what to do with it. It's quite nice, eh? Nice to be sitting out beer garden at the front on a nice day. We've got the hand sanitizer as well, the Abbey Inn. Love it. Oh, aye, right across the road, we've got some sort of statue. What is this? The Livingston Foundation, 1887. So we've got some sort of mosaic made here. And this, I think it's meant to be, is it a fountain? Was a fountain, could be a fountain. I'm not sure. It's pretty cool though. So this looks like it takes like a woodland walk. Well, this goes into the high street. Woodland walk, high street, woodland walk, high street. If you've watched Ginger Man long enough, you know the answer. This looks cool. I'm excited. This is like a little bit trickery. I didn't see this. What's this? It's pointing to me something. It's a path. It's definitely something. So the woodland walk takes us out to Guthrie Gardens. That's where we are, but I can continue on into the bush, and the bush I shall follow. Come on, you better show me what you got. I mean, I feel like it's just a path amongst the houses. I don't really feel like I'm going on to any sort of significant woodland walk, but look at this. Not bad views over the Tay. Not bad at all. I'm going up this way. This is it's kind of got a Burnt Island feel to it around here. It's like it's on this hill and all these houses and all these wee paths through the houses that you don't expect to be paths. Oh, they're paths alright. Anyway, I've got a sweat on from coming up all these stairs and hills. Oh, Newburgh. Newburgh's not for the faint-hearted, let me tell you that. It is not a flat place to visit. Is this a bridge? Oh man. I was going to say, is it over the train track? It is. Are we at the top of Newburgh yet? Well, there you go, right looking over the Tay. There's the toll booth. I've learnt that that's the toll booth. That's the Newburgh toll booth. I'll get back to that. But this alleyway just keeps on going up to the woods. I just got to keep following up to the woods. What a delightful little path. Oh god. Right. Here's something. I thought it was just going to take me up to the woods, but oh wait, I'm not losing hope. It just keeps. You go up a level, you're in a street, and then you go up another level, and you're in a street. But I think I have found the path to the woods. I have. You just keep following it. Just go straight. Now you're looking over the Tay. You're halfway up a hill. Not bad. Hey, we finally made it to the section of the trees. We're out of the houses and into the woods. Get my steps in though. Okay. Less of a woodland walk and more of a sort of dirt track road for the more isolated houses at the top of the Newburgh hill. I don't know what the locals call it, but I've got a good spot up here. Wow. See the football park, you can see the Civvy football park, the toll booth, the Tay. Not bad. Right, let's find somewhere to chill and get the drone up. Okay, so what was a promising walk up to stunning woodlands with the hope of finding a tree swing has turned into a road that just swings me back down the way I came. Monkswell Road. Oh, what's this though? Hold that thought. There's a path. Just when all hope is lost, a woodland path appears. Yes, where is this going to take us? We've got a sign on it, an arrow that says Scotways. Edinburgh, that way. Or just phone Edinburgh. So if you get in trouble, we'll just phone Edinburgh. Hello, can I speak to Edinburgh please? I am lost on a walk up at Newburgh. Okay, so update. It would appear that I'm now out of the housing area and we're heading into nature, followed by a big grey cloud and some wind. But if that comes to nothing and the sun comes back out, I'm getting the drone up in the sky. I'm also still heading uphill. No rest for the wicked here, but the views are worth it. Look at this, it's well worth it. God bless you, Newburgh. God bless you. What a beautiful part of the country we're in. We're not just being offered views of Fife here, we're being offered views of Perthshire over to Dundee. It is fantastic. It's a really unique place in Fife, and as you can tell, I'm savouring it today, and my excitement levels have risen as I have risen in altitude. See what I've done there? Ah, this is lovely. Right, let's get a wee seat. And just enjoy Newburgh for a second. I got the drone up and the weather stayed nice and calm, got some nice shots. Hope you enjoy it. This is such a lovely wee spot just to chill. And yeah, Newburgh is fantastic. I mean, there's loads of places around here. It looks like you can further explore, but I got to get back into Newburgh High Street and film more there. Because I've been just sort of slowly wandering around today. Because I came quite early, but let me see what time it is. I think I left my house around about 10. And it's about 3 o'clock now, so you get an idea. I've been on the go for a while. Let's get windy. Right, I'm back amongst concrete, and I'm going to be heading into the high street now, see what the toll booth's all about, and this is where I'll dip into a bit of history, skip the nonsense. Right. Serious stuff now. The Newburgh is a treat, absolute treat. You don't know what you expect to see around each bend. Leading to Mount Pleasant. I think I've just been up Mount Pleasant. I did see it on the map earlier. Look at this. We go through this tunnel and we come out back in the high street of Newburgh. There's all these like wee nooks and crannies to the place, wee streets where you don't expect them to be. Yeah, fascinating place. There we are. Newburgh High Street. You come out at the Juniper, it's closed. There's the last orders. Across the road there we've got the library, dated 1894, and it's the Newburgh Ancestry and History Society. 1 till 3. They've just finished. Of course they have. Whilst I've been gallivanting up Mount Pleasure, the History Society have been meeting. The Benedictine monks of Lindores erected the first chapel of St Catherine's as the Newburgh Parish Church. In 1832 it was taken down. The new Parish Church of St Catherine's was erected on the sacred site and taken down in 1967. Oh wow. And here we are on St. Catherine's Court. So, the Benedictine monks building a chapel here. Wow. See why the Ancestry and History Society meet here. This place is stacking. It's the charity cat shop. Are you anywhere without a cat shop? It's Cafe Alice looking shut. Closed until further notice. What we've got here, it's the Institute, the Tayside Institute Community Centre. Got a mobile bank, it's open. It's got a library. And Newburgh's packing. These streets are looking for the Tay. Unbelievable. There's Tollbooth Close, right? Which, if you go wandering in, there's a bunch of houses and it's all kind of centred around the toll booth, which is here. Stunning, isn't it? I'd want to live in the toll booth. I'd be dinging the bell and setting the clock. Newburgh's own charity shop. Its own branded. Oh, look at this. Thomas Anderson, Jeanette Williamson. What does it mean? It's engraved in the wall, so it means something. As I walk along here, it's a very old-fashioned feeling high street, but that's the charm in this place. Every building's different. There's a story behind everything. You just got to come see it for yourself, because it is really fabulous. Right, so the high street at the other end was really busy. I seen the toll booth, and I popped in the car and I've come back to the other side because I noticed a war memorial and some live bulls action. See ya. And as I've alluded to before, in my older age, I won't be playing golf. I'll be on the green with these guys. Looks class. There you go, some live bulls action on Ginger Man in Newburgh. It's the Victory Fountain. This is the very Victory Fountain I came to at the end of the Fife coast. Here we have the longest bench in Newburgh, possibly Fife. It's a long one. Look at this, it's a Ukrainian Bollard warmer. If you've never seen one before, you're seeing it for the first time. Here it is in Newburgh, live. Peace. As you can see here, historically, people had no shame. They would just do the toilet out in the open like this in front of everyone. There was no shame. And then they would just handball it out like this and throw it away. Just wash their hands on the grass and be done. But we're more civilised today, humans. So these are just there to remind us of the past. Interesting Newburgh fact. As of 2011, the population was about 2,100, and since 1911, that's a 10% increase in the population, so not much of an increase in people over the area of 1901 to 2011, which is very telling in the fact that this town has been deindustrialised. Just thought I'd pop into the trees to tell you a little Newburgh fact. Really stunning memorial. A token of respect and affection from those who were spared to return to those whose name liveth forevermore. It's in a nice location. You know, it's the soldier and he's looking right down the high street of Newburgh. Good work, Newburgh. It's really, really stunning. And as I stand in this spot, I'm really appreciating the moment in the day here. And just giving thanks to these guys for the absolute sacrifices made. And again, in the last few months, we've been reminded the importance that peace and love have. And we can't forget that. So as I sit here, trying to summarise Newburgh and sort of have a brief overview of the history, I'm going to kind of hit out the main points that I've learnt from today, from kind of looking at the internet and walking around. So the place was granted borough status in 1266. It had something to do with the monks of Lindorus, correct me if I'm wrong. And then into the sort of modern industrial world, it was used for linoleum, and there was a big linoleum factory, and linen. I think it's been used as a harbour, obviously, for ships coming up the Tay, heading towards possibly Perth and Dundee. Yeah, and then into the current time, I don't feel like there's much industry going on here anymore. I know there's a quarry, there's an active quarry. I don't know what they're quarrying, but for me it feels like a touristy holiday place now. It's got the hill behind you, it's got the water in the front of you, it's got the historical high street. It literally is the perfect Fife town. It's got a little bit of everything, and it is such a friendly, stunning place to come and visit. And it's not the first place everyone thinks of when they think of Fife, because it's out here on the very cusp of Fife, between Perth and Dundee. But yeah, it's a very uniquely beautiful and stunning place, and I recommend you come visit it. Newburgh, you've been fantastic. Peace!